Good morning, children. Today's subject is science. Today we will see the next part of chapter number 7, that is nutrition and diet. In last period, we have studied the different types of nutrients. Yes, their sources, their functions and their deficiency. All these parts we have completed in a last period. Now today we have to see the next part of this lesson. So let's see. Today we have to see the probiotics. Okay, it is a new concept for you, probiotics. As we know, there are some useful microorganisms which convert milk into yogurt. Yes, there are some useful microorganisms which convert milk into yogurt, and these microorganisms are called probiotics. Yes, probiotics means what? It is a useful microorganisms. Their presence in such large number is essential for our health. Yes, these microorganisms are useful to our health. Hence, to maintain their number, hence to maintain them in our body, we should include probiotics such as yogurt and buttermilk in our daily diet. Yes, to maintain their number, which are essential for our health, it is required every day we have to include yogurt and buttermilk in our diet. So that is called the probiotics, that is useful microorganisms. When we suffer from loose motions and vomiting, we throw out microorganisms along with the intestinal water. Some medicine, as we are suffering from loose motions and vomiting, we are taking medicine. So these medicines can also kill them. Therefore, we need to take extra yogurt or buttermilk to restore their number. So in this case, we have to take extra yogurt or buttermilk to restore their numbers, which is very essential for our health. Understood, everyone? So now let's see, the next part is a balanced diet. A balanced diet. What it is? All that we consume during a day is together called our diet. Diet means what? All that we consume during the day is called the diet. Now balanced diet means what? A diet containing proper amount of all nutrients. Balanced diet means what? A diet containing proper amount of all nutrients is called a balanced diet. So balanced diet is need. Now their significance we have to see. So what is the importance of the balanced diet, that we have to see. So the significance of balanced diet. A balanced diet, it increased the capacity to work. Yes. Then it help for a good physical and mental health. Again, balanced diet increase the capacity to fight or to resist diseases. Then it help in proper growth of the body. Okay, it help in proper growth of the body. So these all are the significance of balanced diet, means that is importance of the balanced diet. So here is having a diet pyramid. Yes, in the picture that shown the diet pyramid. To get a balanced diet from a food, we have to make a food pyramid. Yes, to get a balanced diet from a food, whatever maybe we are eating, so from that we get the balanced diet, we have to make a food pyramid. All food we eat, which we eat, is classified into various groups. The space allotted to each group in the pyramid depends upon the proportion in which it should be included in our diet. Hence, we can choose foods from each group daily. Yes, from each group we have to choose the food daily according to the space allotted to it in the pyramid. If we choose some items from each group in right proportions according to the pyramid, then we get the balanced diet. Now in that pyramid they make the 4 groups. Yes, first one fatty substance, that is oil, ghee, butter. From that we get the fat. Second one milk product, meat, fish, eggs. So from that we get the proteins. Third one, fruits and vegetables. From that we get the carbohydrates and minerals also. Then cereals and pulses are there. So from that also we get the proteins, again vitamins, minerals. Okay. So as we are following this food pyramid, we can maintain a balanced diet. Now the next important part is fibers. Dietary fibers are not nutrient giving food. Okay, means it is not a nutrient giving food. Then what it is, how it helps? It helps in removal of waste material from the body. Yes, for excretion. So fibers are help to remove the waste material from a body. That is, it maintain digestive system healthy. Yes, fibers maintain our digestive system healthy. So from which things we get the fibers? That is vegetables, fruits, sprouts, again cereals. So from this we get the fibers. So these will include in our diet. It's very important. So these are the sources of fibers. Now the next important part is water. Water is also very important in our diet. Yes, water is necessary. Again, water can maintain our body temperature. Yes, our body temperature is maintained due to the water. Again, excess temperature is released through sweat. Yes, excess temperature is released through sweat. Again, water is important to remove unwanted and harmful substances from our body. That is for excretion. Yes, water is important for excretion. So these are the importance of water in our diet. Okay, now see what are the sources of water. So these all are the sources of water. Okay, from that having the water. Again we can get the water from cooking food also. Then from fruit juices. Again from cold drinks also we get the water. So these all are the sources of water which are very important for our diet. Understood everyone? Now the next point we will see in a next part.